closer to first pitch on Chicago's south side. The Rangers take on the White Sox. Next. Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. One for the dads here as we get you set for this Father's Day matchup between the Texas Rangers and the White Sox. Leonys Martin will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Leading off the afternoon for Texas, center fielder Leonys.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 110.
Now here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And in terms of the home set, they've won 2, lost 2. So not much to say about that except they hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in, and he wasn't much of a factor yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the loss. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time, turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Adrian Beltre will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gillespie is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Now the starting lineup for the White Sox looks like this. They'll match up against the 6th overall pick from the 2007 draft, the 6'5" left-hander Ross Detweiler. On his way to the plate is the center fielder Adam Eaton to get things started here in the home half of the first. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Eric, this Ranger ball club as they begin play. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip, so lately they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but could be ready to break out right here.
Melky Cabrera will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. First pitch coming. Hammered the other way to deep right field, off the right field wall. Now Cabrera rounds second. He's going to try for 3. And he will make it into third with a 1-out triple.
Well, the right fielder does just about everything he can here. You'll see it. This is a great effort as he leaps to come up with this thing, but just can't reel it in. It's a nice job here by the center fielder backing him up, but this was going to be a triple all the way.
Jose Abreu will stand in now, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs. First pitch on the way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit as that'll chase the run home from third, and the White Sox take a 1-0 lead.
So smart here at the plate. You can see he's not trying to hit the ball out of the park. There are times for that, but here he's got a guy out there on third, so this is just a short, compact swing. Just looking to get that run home. He's able to get the job done.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average of .314, 7 homers, 18 driven in. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1. He waits. Now the pitch. That's popped up out towards short right field. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away. Adam LaRoche will dig in now. Currently 9th in the AL in hitting entering play. First pitch coming. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Prince Fielder will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Opposite field to left. Cabrera has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Josh Hamilton will dig in here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, so the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Mitch Moreland is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Alexi Ramirez will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. First pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air, and that's going to land foul. The pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here comes a 1-2. On the ground down the first base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch. especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Ready with another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Here's Beltre. One away. Connor Gillespie will take his first cut to the ball game here. Here's the first offering. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting eighth, catcher, Giovanni Soto.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. And here's the first pitch. Now this ball stroked out to left center field, and he'll have extra bases with two away as this is down into the alley. Around first, digging for two now. Emilio Bonifacio will get his first opportunity now. Currently the American League's leader in stolen bases. First offering on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. For Soto, he picks up his sixth double so far on the year. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready now on 1-1. Into the dirt, in fact.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that two.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Jurickson Profar will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Here's the first offering. And a high strike there, 0-1. And the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest. Carlos Corporan will get his first shot at it here. First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Number 68 will stand in. Now the first pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Leonys Martin will try it once more. He lined out to start the ball game. And that's in there for strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a liner toward right center. Garcia is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Rangers leave one. They're down 1-0. Adam Eaton will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Adam Eaton.
Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, and he is into third with a leadoff triple. Melky Cabrera will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. Here's the first pitch to him. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Long throw to the plate, and it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Jose Abreu will stand in, an RBI single in his first appearance. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to fielder for out number 2. Avisail Garcia will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. This is foul right side. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Pitch on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another 0-2 coming. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. Throw on to fielders in time, and with that, the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 2 and the Rangers nothing. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Now here's the pitch. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
And here's that sequence once again right here on Showtrack. Now, normally this is a guy that you might want to nibble with, but he was all business here in this at-bat. Each one of these pitches finds the strike zone, and they're able to set him down quickly to lead off the inning.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now here it comes. Swung on and rolled softly to third. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Very quickly, 5 pitches and 2 outs here in the 4th. So those are the kind of innings you love to have if you plan on working deep into a ball game.
Prince Fielder will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Now the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
And that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
And that ball's going to land between them. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Josh Hamilton will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the two-out double. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. He's set, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Fouled back. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And a fastball swung on, missed, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Adam LaRoche will stand in to get things going for the White Sox. He'll be followed by Alexi Ramirez on deck. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
So one away in the inning now for Alexi Ramirez. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him. Already two away here in the home fourth.
Now batting, third baseman,
Connor Gillespie will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The next pitch. And a bounce. Here's the 1-1. Here we go. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here comes the 1-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox. They're up 2-0.
Leading off for the Rangers,
Mitch Moreland will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The pitch count there. One pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being. Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Jurickson Profar will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Bonifacio on to first, and they get them both.
the catcher, number 3.
Carlos Corporan will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Now another 0-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Rangers crack the scoreboard. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, this is one of those guys that's always been known as more of a defensive catcher than an offensive threat. But he is a big guy, so when he does square him up, they go a long way.
Now batting, number 68.
In now, number 68. As he'll go after the first pitch and lift one up in the air. This is back behind second. Bonifacio has got it, and the side is retired. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon in the Windy City. It's the White Sox 2 and the Rangers 1. Giovanni Soto will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Giovanni Soto.
Here's the first offering. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And the pitch. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. Boy, and slow out of the box that time as he's tagged out quickly.
And this doesn't even seem physically possible. I mean, how can a catcher who's in a crouch 3 feet behind the batter wind up fielding the baseball and tagging the runner all in one motion? I think he just broke the laws of physics out there.
Here's Emilio Bonifacio now. As he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch to him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pause, now the pitch. There goes Bonifacio. Hit on the ground to shortstop. And that's through, a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Let's go, White Sox!
Here comes the 1-0. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Jose Abreu will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Now here's a bouncing ball sent back up the middle, and it's going to find its way into center, his second hit of the afternoon. And he is in there. Avisail Garcia. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Another curveball here, but this misses in tight. It's a ball and a strike.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Martin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Leonys Martin will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 1-1 on the way. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he is in there to start the 6th. It's a leadoff double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Comes set, now the pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Adrian Beltre will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
Keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
And they're going to slice this deficit back down to 1, as this should be good for extra bases. And that'll plate the run from second as the lead shrinks to 1 at 3-2 now. Runner at second, 1 away, and that'll bring in the slugging first baseman, Prince Fielder. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He stands at second with his 13th double of the year, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out. Josh Hamilton will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. So a run in the inning, and it's delivered courtesy of Adrian Beltre. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the White Sox 3 and the Rangers 2. Adam LaRoche will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begins throwing. First offering on the way. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Martin is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Well, anytime you can retire this guy, that's good. Anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The pitch. Lined hard to center field. And Ramirez is aboard, hits a base hit. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. Connor Gillespie will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 1-1. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the runner will score from first.
Well, he just made a mistake right there. This pitch up in the zone. He's got to get this ball down and try to get the double play ball. Instead, he leaves the pitch up, and that's going to wind up scoring that runner all the way from first base.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. From the stretch. Out of play. He's set. Now the pitch. It's taken for a ball.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
So 1 and 2 with 1 away. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Again, a 1-2. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Hamilton will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And the throw in gets away from him. Emilio Bonifacio will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now the first pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now a 4-2 Chicago lead. Mitch Moreland will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. In there, no balls and a strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now here's the pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1 and 2.
I think he had him flinching on that one. That nearly came back to the inside corner.
Hit hard down the right field line. Here's another 1-2. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2 and 2.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Well, his one job was to get on base with his club down by 2, and he did it. This will get the tying run to the plate, which is all you can ask for to start the inning.
Jurickson Profar will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Carlos Corporan will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Fastball called for strike two.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Gillespie will put this one away, and the side is retired. Adam Eaton will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. Pitch on the way. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Now here it comes. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Now another 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. And Hamilton will look this one in for the first out. Melky Cabrera will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. One 1-0 on the way. Change up low. 2-0. Four runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-0 on the way. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here it comes, 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
This is a little bit of a surprise in pitch selection here. I mean, the guy was just way late on the fastball the pitch before. Why throw something soft in the strike zone and speed up his bat? That's only doing the guy a favor.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Avisail Garcia step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
2-1. In the air to right center. Chu is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Long throw to third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play. And very quickly here, the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The White Sox lead this one 4-2. Number 68 will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far.
Shortstop, number 68.
Now here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there, 1 away. Leonis Martin will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Martin.
Grounded fouled off to the right side. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul for strike 2. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Homestanding White Sox have the lead here at U.S. Cellular Field as you get a look at our line score through the first 7+ innings. Shin-Soo Choo will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. First pitch coming. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Well, he absolutely needed that one. I mean, he's staring the old sombrero right in the face, but he puts a good swing on the ball there and gets himself a base hit.
Adrian Beltre will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. Now the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
The 1-0. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. Still down by a count of 4-2. Tanner Shepard will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Here's one for Profar at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And this is a guy who's going to give up his share of hits. But that's because he just says, hey, go ahead. Here's my best stuff. Try to hit it. He's got such good stuff that most times when guys do hit it, they'll put it on the ground right at somebody.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Connor Gillespie will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead.
Leading off for Texas.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. David Robertson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Prince Fielder will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
And that is through into left, and an 0-2 mistake here results in a leadoff single.
When you're down by 2 in the 9th, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
1 strike offering now to Hamilton. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Down low again, it's 2-1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. 2-2. Oh, and he drives one into deep right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Mitch Moreland will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time with it.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's a ball chopped toward the second baseman. Knee high, he barehands it. Go on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. Jurickson Profar will get a chance to tie this thing up here as that equalizer is just 90 feet away. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well. Carlos Corporan will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. Rougned Odor will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Here's the first offer. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. Leonis Martin will come up now in an RBI spot, and I imagine that infield will come in here with the game tied now.
Yeah, still only 1 out, so I think that's probably the likeliest.
The go-ahead run will score. 2-run score. Now a 3rd runner heading for the plate, and he will score as well. It'll be a 3-run triple, and they've broken our tie to lead by 3. Shin-Soo Choo will try and pile on here. He'll bat with 5 runs already in and a good chance to make it 6 if he can get something airborne. Throw gets him, 2 down. Adrian Beltre will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Fouled back. Men on third with 2 down. Now the 0-2 to Beltre. And this is hit well towards the hole. And a backhanded try, but it's just out of reach, and that's going to score the run from third.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Prince Fielder will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch to him. And a first pitch knuckle third is a called strike. 0-1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th as a huge 9th inning. The 8-9-9. Texas is out in front, 8-4. Number 7 will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Rougned Odor will stay in the ballgame as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Giovanni Soto will lead things off now in a completely different ballgame since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1-2-3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Choo is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th. Emilio Bonifacio will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Chopper foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Hamilton is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Adam Eaton is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
2 out, nobody on.
Come on, Sal.
A 2-1 offering. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit. Melky Cabrera will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And here's the first pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he's right on the fastball there, hit pretty well out towards deep left. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, that's a good all-around performance. And hey, look at it this way. They're 1-0 here to start the summer off as they get it started with a W.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.